I sort of think it was more of like a right time, right place sort of thing, because I literally just put a few beats on my channel and I was getting hundreds of subscribers overnight, like a million comments and emails. Whereas now people have noticed if you only have a few subscribers or you don't really have too much, that when you put a beat out, you really don't get too many views. What's up everyone? My name is Nomas. This is actually the very first video that I'm dropping on my channel that's not a beat. Recently, I've really been a lot more serious than I have been with trying to market my beats, trying to get them out there, and trying to just build a fan base. So in doing that, I actually made a few different mistakes. These could actually be mistakes that you're making now, so you may find this video helpful if you are trying to market your music and your music production business. Just to give you a brief backstory, I started this channel in 2013. All I did was drop beats on YouTube. I used SoundCloud a little bit, but it didn't really amount to anything, so I stopped using it. I had a little bit of clout and success. I sort of think it was more of like a right time, right place sort of thing, because I literally just put a few beats on my channel and I was getting hundreds of subscribers overnight, like a million comments and emails. Whereas now people have noticed if you only have a few subscribers or you don't really have too much, that when you put a beat out, you really don't get too many views. So I think the climate has just shifted from being sort of like the right time, right place to sort of like you really have to market yourself now. You really just can't throw a beat on YouTube and then you're an overnight success. Recently, in the past month, I've actually started to seriously market my music in different ways that I wasn't doing before. So you may find this video helpful if you're also trying to market your music. These are a few different mistakes that I made that I wish I knew beforehand. I could still be doing things wrong, so definitely please leave a comment if you think what I'm saying makes no sense, or if there's something that you want to add. I'd really appreciate it. So if you have a whack Instagram, good luck. Even though the organic reach of Instagram is really not too great, one of the biggest mistakes that I made on my Instagram account was just posting beats. Take a look at people who you know are successful producers, and then take a look at producers that are they just want to post beats. Look at the difference. I noticed the producers who are successful, they post other content. They don't just post beats. One thing that I have noticed, this isn't something that I'm doing, but there's certain producers out there that not only are they only posting beats, but they're super like salesy. Like every single post is like, get one beat for this amount of money. It's like there's no personality to the brand. They're trying so hard to sell their beats. And this is not me trying to knock anyone down, because at one point I didn't even have a photo of myself on my Instagram. But when it comes to posting content, I do have a severe lack of content. So what I'm doing this month to change that is making an entire schedule of what I'm going to post. Yes, I am posting beats, but I'm also posting other content to engage with people that are my fans or just people that follow my page and like my music. So this goes along with what I was just saying before. It really comes down to having good marketing, and when your marketing is bad, the whole package, it's not really worth it to people. Basically, when your marketing sucks, you're just gonna have a hard time selling anything. Every single business that has some level of success in the world uses marketing. So it's just gonna be a hard sell for people if you don't know how to add marketing elements to your brand. When I first started this month, it took me maybe like 2 or 3 days to just make all the backgrounds and the logos and all the branding elements and then put them on all my social media accounts. And this is something that really looks bad if you screw it up. For example, have you ever seen someone that has one logo on YouTube and then a different one on like Twitter or their Instagram? It just looks really tacky, and it just shows that that person doesn't really care about their branding. They don't care about how they look, and they don't really take pride in their work or what they have to offer for you. This is something that I didn't really have at the beginning of the month, and it took me a little while to just get everything started, just to get everything created. And honestly, I didn't have a custom domain for my website until maybe about a week or two ago. And that probably should have been one of the very first things, but that's what happened, because I also wanted to create a website to go along with it. There's definitely some things that I can improve that I still have to work on. I'd say more or less I have at least the basic branding elements all set, so I'm not really worried about that too much right now. Honestly, something that I didn't necessarily do wrong, but something that I had to just tell myself, like, in my head, is that I just need to give it more time. Things don't really happen overnight. For example, you're not gonna go from 0 followers to 100,000 overnight, or even in a week, probably not even in a month. So I feel like it's just not a good mindset to always have expectations and expect results by a certain day or a certain date. You just don't know when things can happen for you, and the best thing you can do is just not have expectations and just keep going for it. And this is something that I struggle with a little bit. The aspect that I'm missing isn't so much the music, it's just the marketing. But being impatient is it's just a bad trait. You just can't really predict or expect what's gonna happen. Or you can't compare your own success to other people's. It just doesn't translate well. Everyone has a totally different path. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you hated this video, let me know. Don't just dislike it. I'd really appreciate it. Really hope you found it helpful. If you did, please leave a like, a comment. Also, be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed.